welcome back to another episode of Beautiful Me. Today I just kind of want to go through and wrap up week 2 of Deeper State Keto. Just kind of show my pictures from last week to this week, and I would give you my weight loss update, but I am going to do my measurements update. My measurements are pretty much the same from last week. I think there's some that went up, some that went down, so we'll see what yeah. Overall, in the Deeper State course, I've been really hungry. Like, most of the time, I'm really hungry. I spend probably the first 5 days of the week hungry every single day. Just like, oh, when's my next food? When can I eat? And yes, I know I can eat basically whenever I want. But if I eat all my food first thing in the morning, which I'm not hungry first thing in the morning. I'm not hungry until about noon. But if I eat all my food at noon, then I usually work at night. And so by the time 9 o'clock rolls around at night, I'm starving again. I'm not starving. I'm hungry again. Having coffee in the morning. And then I've been having my first meal between 3 and 4 in the afternoon. And then I try not to have my second meal until 7 o'clock at night. 7 or 8. And that's just because I go to work between 3 and 5 o'clock at night, and I get off somewhere around 10 or 11. So I try to make sure I finish all my eating by midnight. So 4 to midnight, that's a nice little 8-hour window. So yeah, I try to finish all my eating by midnight, but that doesn't always, well, most of the time that happens because I'm always hungry. I've found for the last 2 days of the week, I'm full. I don't know how that works. Like, it's usually Monday and Tuesday for me because I start my week on Wednesdays, which is probably going to be uploaded on Wednesday, but anyway, I start my week on Wednesdays, and so Monday and Tuesday, I'm fine. I have my coffees in the morning, I just chill until 4 or 5 o'clock, and then I eat one of my meals and I'm good for a couple hours, and then I eat my other meal and I'm fine, and then I have my dessert, and it's amazing. That's how I've been living my life. I have 2 coffees, 2 meals, and a dessert. It's usually a fat bomb. And so for those 2 days a week, I'm chilling. I'm fine. I'm not hungry. Lower your calories. Lower your macros. Same diff. And then body's adjusted. 2 days. And then start all over again. It's very frustrating because I just really don't enjoy being hungry. And I am finding some stuff out about myself, like, I knew I was an emotional eater. I knew that. Because I would get upset and I'd want to eat. And I started keto at the beginning of February. And I just kind of shifted what I would eat. So I shifted from having a whole bag of chips or getting a whole bag of Starbursts and eating all of those in one sitting. And I'm talking about like the big, like 1 pound bags or whatever they are. Yeah. So that's what I would do. And then I started keto. And so what I would do is I would set up a plate of like pepperoni and cheese and macadamia nuts. And then I would just binge on that. But when you have to watch your calories and what you're eating and stuff, you can't just binge on a meat and cheese plate. Meat, cheese, and nuts. That's not something you can do. And so I'm finding myself being very emotional, and I don't have an outlet. I don't know what to do. Thursday, or maybe it was Friday. I don't remember. One of those days I found myself in like a really deep emotional place, to the point where I just laid in bed all day. It's like I can't eat. Well, I can eat. I can eat food. Of course I can. I just can't eat like I wanted to. So I can't eat like I wanted to. And I was just feeling down, and so I was in bed all day. It was cold, I was tired, I was upset, and I didn't know what to do. So I hung out in my bed all day until I think I had to work that day, so it was probably Friday or Saturday, I don't remember. It was a day I had to work. I hung out in bed all morning, and then I still had to go to work, so that really sucked. Oh, but it's a new day, and I'm not depressed today, and my food's fine. Actually, yeah. So, let's go over my measurements. That one. I was gonna say my inches, but it's right, but not quite. So yeah, we're gonna go over my measurements. So here you can see on my left thigh I've technically lost half an inch. My right thigh stayed the same. I gained half an inch on my hips, lost half an inch on my belly. I technically lost a quarter of an inch on my waist. I gained half an inch on my bust. My neck has stayed the same. And my right bicep was down by half an inch. Now, all these, I'm not sure how much of it is actual loss and gain, and how much of it is just I suck at measurements. So yeah, I haven't changed that much. And oh my gosh, my weight for this week. My weight for this week was 203, basically all week. 203. Oh, I started this program at 210, so that's awesome that I was at 203, but I was at 203 basically all week. I had 2 days where I was down to 202. I was like 202.8 and then 202. And then it's back up at 203. And granted, it was Shark Week, and that stuff happens. That was so frustrating and disheartening because I had been doing so well. I had been losing my weight so well. Even before I started this program, I usually lost 1 to 5 pounds a week. So to see that I was at the same weight all week, just there's some of y'all out there that get it, and it's just really tough when I'm putting all this effort and I'm working extra hard and I'm hungry all the time, and I can't binge on the foods that I can't binge at all because it's not a thing on this, and I want to. I've been hitting my macros pretty good, which is really weird because in MyFitnessPal I'll be like 1 over on each of them and still have 50 calories left. How that works, I'm not sure, but whatever. It's MyFitnessPal is the easiest one for me to input my stuff into, which I will, if I can, I'll see about linking my MyFitnessPal so you can come and see what I'm eating if you want. When I started this, I did make mine public, but nobody knows who I am. I don't think anybody cares. But that's not why I'm doing this, so. Alright. Well, if you're frustrated like me and you can sympathize, leave a comment below. Tell me something about it. If not, then thank you for stopping by. Stay beautiful, and I'll see you next time.